Welcome back to another video, another vlog. Guys, today the sun is not out, but guess what? I'm gonna make my own sun, okay? It's been raining all week. The rain was brutal. Today I think we're gonna get some rain as well. So I'm like, hey, let me take my chances. It's probably gonna be raining when I'm walking, but it's okay. When I get home, take a nice shower and I'll be okay. Guys, thank you for coming back to this channel. I really appreciate it. For who don't know me, my name is Janet. I deal with health and fitness. Hey, I'm not a health whisperer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a, licensed psychologist, psychiatrist, none of that. But what I know is what I know. I love anything to deal with health and fitness, and I try my best every day to stay healthy. So my goal is just to share tips, tricks, the things that I do to encourage someone. My goal always is to encourage people, okay? So welcome to this channel. I hope you learned something from this channel today, and I hope you try some of the tricks that I have to share and offer, right? That's my main goal. All right, guys, I got some real talk, and I have a nice story to tell you guys, and I hope you enjoy everything about this video. So, hey, my week, it was good. It was raining. I didn't get up as much as I could because the rain was fierce. So I had shorter walks on my break, but I still got up, and it was raining. I don't like to be out in the rain. You get wet, you come back inside, you're cold because the AC is really high. But I tricked my brain and I did what I was supposed to do. Okay, I could have done more, but I couldn't because of the rain. So I did my best. I hope you guys did your best last week. I always say, do your best. Don't worry about anything else. What you didn't do last week, you have an opportunity and a chance to do it over the weekend and the week to come. So always give yourself grace. I give myself grace all day long, every day, all day. I do my best. I show up for me. And then when I can't, I'm like, okay. And I just do what I need to do. All right. So the week went well. And I'm going to try to make up for it today and tomorrow, get my walk in. And then I'm going to do some weight training as well, if the weather holds up and behave. And if not, I'm going to bring it indoors. I have my living room, so I take my weights in and I do what I need to do. Okay. So no excuses, guys. If you're a baddie, no excuse. You're going to do the best you can with what you have. It's not perfect. So all my baddies who go to the gym, it's raining, get in your car and get to the gym. You're going to be indoors. Get your best workout on. You're going to feel so much better when you do. I'm telling you. All right? So I apologize for it being so overcast. But hey, can I control that? No. But we're going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Okay? So this weekend, I'm going to try to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go more vegetarian, I just want to take it a little bit easy. Guys, every once in a while, slow down on the eating. You can change it up a little bit. I'm going to do some mushrooms and like some chickpeas and just, put a little curry and a little bit of rice, tons of veggies. I'm going to kind of hold it back this week. I'm going to do more soups and just go light, eggs, tuna, salads. I'm gonna go light, give my stomach a break. Every once in a while, try it. You're gonna feel amazing. Okay, eating food all the time, it gets tiring. Guys, a little tip, what I do, and you can try it. If you're home at night and you feel a little bit hungry, make a smoothie. I always have a smoothie ready on hand. Maybe I don't drink it today, but then I'll have it in the morning. So always have a smoothie. My smoothie that I like in the evening, if I don't want to do a dinner, because if I have a late lunch and I'm full, my smoothie, avocado, oats, almond milk. I like to put some yogurt And I like to put some peanut butter and some protein shake. Guys, when you drink that, solid. And I use a chocolate protein shake at night. So you get that chocolate flavor, you get everything, and you are full. If you're drinking that and you're still hungry, we gotta take a look at that, because I guarantee you're gonna be full. Don't use an entire avocado, use a half or a quarter. Once you put that avocado in, it makes it really thick and creamy. All right. Oh, and also banana. So it's banana, avocado, oats, peanut butter, almond milk, yogurt, and the protein powder. Try it. You're going to love it. And whatever, a lot of people don't like chocolate. They want vanilla. Use that. I change it up. All right. So find something that's going to work for you. That works for me. And that's my go-to. Many, many nights. It's a smoothie. And it's the same smoothie I use in the morning for my breakfast. So if I don't feel like using it and I make it, then I'll just grab it in the morning and go. Right? Make it easy for yourself and don't stress yourself out. Okay? So I'm gonna go get my provisions that I need to make my meals for next week and the weekend, and I'm gonna go slow and I'm gonna eat slow and I'm gonna take my time with everything. I'm gonna reflect on the week that I had, see what I can do better for this week. You know, just take a look, write down in my journal like what I want to improve, what I'm trying to achieve this week. If you're a baddie in this squad and you don't have a journal, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop playing and get a journal. Write things down. It's going to help you. All right, all my baddies that want to fight people and get so angry for everything, if you start writing things down, you'll be all right. People say things to you, you're like, whatever, and you just go. But you have to have a quiet place that you're going to sit down and you're going to write things down. All right, so pick up a journal today. Guys, they're so cheap. You go into TJ Maxx or Ross, they're there like $5 and they're beautiful. So get a journal today. Stop playing around. Write things down. All right, so funny story. This week when I went on my walk, because it was raining so much, I changed it up a little bit and I walked in an area over by the office building where it's a lot of doctors' offices. And as I'm walking, I saw this man. Oh my God, the minute he saw me, he was smiling. I found out his age because as we talked, I knew his whole life story. Okay? He was 70 years old. Him and his wife came to the doctor's appointment, so she was inside. So he saw me and he held the door for me. He's like, you coming in? And I said, no, I'm doing my steps. I'm going up and down. Oh my God. He lit up. Big smiling. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to get a nice conversation today, right? So he said, oh, you're walking. Oh, that's good. He was so happy because I'm walking. This man doesn't know me. And he just like started smiling. And he said, give me a high five. And I gave him a high five. And he said, oh, I want to talk to you. I said, well, if you're going to talk to me, you're going to do some steps with me. You want to come? He said, yes. He said, my wife is waiting to be seen. So I was outside standing and he walked with me, told me his name, everything. And I asked him, I said, I'm going to put you on my video. I'm going to share your story. Can I share your story? He said, yes, please share my story. So his name is Gustavo, and he's from Cuba, him and his wife, adorable. He told me he was 70. I thought this man was like in his 50s, 60s, looked amazing. All right. He was, he served in the war and everything. Got the whole story, of course. And he told me that he had lost his brother. He said his wife had lost her sister. So both of them like really depend on each other and they love each other. Of course, been married like 40 years. And he told me about his story when he went away in the service and stuff like that. And he said that, you know, he lost a lot of friends when he went, you know, away overseas. And told me about his brother. And he teared up when he spoke about his brother. And then I said to him, you know, it's just life. We all have to go and everything. He said, yes. He said he get up and he walks every day, him and his wife. And he's been doing this for years because he's retired now. And he said that, you know, he had gotten injured and a bullet. And I think to his leg and I think one in his back. And he's like, he recovered and he just kept walking and doing his thing and all that. So he loves fitness. So I'm like, oh, my luck. Okay. And I said, and I looked at him, and he looked amazing. And he was dressed so nice and everything. And I said, oh man, I said, you look so great, you know, your style and everything. He said, oh, my wife, she dresses me. I died. He said, yep, she dresses me. He says, from day one, he said, can I tell you a story of when we met? I said, sure. Why not? I have all day. I told him, I says, I have 10 minutes to walk. So you gotta get that story in. He said, okay. He said, when he met his wife, he said they went on their first date. He said, oh, she was beautiful. And he said he was so nervous. And he said, oh, he put out his best pants and shirt and everything and dressed up because he wanted to impress her. He said when he saw her, she looked at him up and down like, and he said, what's happening? He said in his mind, he didn't say anything. He said, let me look. Is my zipper open? I died. He said, oh, my zipper was closed. Why is she looking at me like that? He said, but I'm not going to say anything. I want to impress her. It's my first date. He said they started dating, and he said every time he went, she's like looking at him up and down. In my mind, right away, I knew. I said, oh, she doesn't like his clothes that he's wearing. But I didn't say anything. I wait for the story, right? It's his story. And he said, she always looked him up and down. He says, and when they started dating now and get to know each other. And he said, yeah, after the second date, he knew she was going to be his wife. I'm like, are you kidding me? And he said one day, he said, he told his father, I'm going to propose to this woman because I love her. And he said he went to have a dinner and to propose. And she said, I'm going to tell you. He took the ring out and everything and said, you know, will you marry me and all that? And she said, before I say yes, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to ask you a favor. She says, I'm going to have to dress you and choose your clothes. If I say yes to you and get married. I was on the floor. I was on the floor. So he said all this time, she didn't like the way how I dressed and she didn't say anything. So he said after they got married, he didn't even say anything now. He just, when they have to go anywhere, he says, you're going to lay out my clothes? This man had me cracking up. He's like, why fight? I love this woman. And he said she's very stylish and she could dress. So he said, I don't ask anything when we're going anywhere. He says, my clothes is already laid out on the bed. I don't ask anything. I just put it on. And I said, that is love right there. Guys, I'm telling you, true love, it comes in many different shapes and form. Okay? So by the time we're walking and coming back, I saw this lady at the door looking like confused look on her face, like, you know, looking for someone. When she saw him, she's like, where were you? He said, oh, I met this nice lady here, Janet, and I walked with her. And she smiled and she says, nice to meet you. Oh my God, both of them, beautiful. I'm telling you, God always sends beautiful people my way. And I said to her, because I knew the story, I said to her, oh, I was telling your husband how nice he look in his outfit and whatever. She says, yes, I dress him because I cannot allow him to dress himself. We were dying. And he said, I told you. He said, I told you. And he went up to her and he kissed her on her cheek. He said, I love you, mommy, he said. And she smiled. And she says, nice to meet you. And says, I hope you didn't talk your ears off. I said, no, I loved every moment of it. I says, this is what I live for every day. I always hope to meet nice people and hear a nice story. And I said, both of you are beautiful. And, you know, just keep loving each other. And she said, yes. And she says, I lost my sister. I said, he told me, and I'm so sorry. She lost her sister like 8 months ago. And he lost his brother. And I said, just love each other. And you guys will be okay. She says, yeah. And she said, I hope to see you again. And I said, oh, when do you come back? You have an appointment? She told me her appointment. And I said, I'm going to mark it down. And I'll come look for you guys. She gave me the time and everything. And the husband, he hugged me. And he said, oh my God. He said, so nice meeting you. And he said, hope to see you again. And I said, okay. And I said, take care. And I'm like, I tell you guys, don't be so hung up on everything and let all your problems and your worries get you down. There's nice people out there. Just a conversation. Make someone stay. That's what it's about. Spread love, show love. I say it all the time. Okay? As you go about your business today, whoever you meet, say hello. Talk to them. Say hi. You know, and just have a little conversation. You never know. You can help someone. They might be having the worst day. And just you talking to them, oh my God, it's gonna make a big difference and mean so much to them, all right? So don't be selfish and just talk to someone today, okay? All right, get your food, get your provisions, make sure everything is ready for next week. Don't be just sitting on the couch and not getting what you need to get. Do a walk today, do some workout, right? You know the summer is coming. I'm constantly working to get apple bottom. Are you trying to get your apple bottom? All right, stop playing around and work on getting your apple bottom. Okay? Squats, do your little routine like I showed you guys. Squats, you know, standing ab movements, everything. Every little counts. It doesn't have to be pretty or perfect. None of my workouts and routine is perfect. But I do what I need to do every day. All right? So stay on it. Okay? Get what you need to get. Get your yogurt, your water. All right? Get your nice tuna. Make tuna in a container. Have it ready. I always have it ready in the fridge. My tuna is ready and on standby. You don't feel like having a dinner? Have a sandwich. You'll be all right when you eat a tuna sandwich. You're going to be full, okay? Change your mindset. Change your attitude. Have a good relationship and a good attitude towards food. A lot of us, we don't have a good relationship towards food. We're starving ourselves. We're not eating. We want to be thin. We want to this and that. Stop doing that. Eat your food. Cut it in half. You know, just look at your portion. Change your mindset. Know what's good for you. Know what's bad for you. Do your research. Read. You know, I'm always looking for new info, reading, seeing what's out there. And like I said, do what your gut tells you to do. I don't listen to people. I don't follow any rules. I follow my rules. I know what's good for me. I know what's good for my body. I know what my body likes, and I stick with it. Okay? I try new things all the time. But if it doesn't make sense, I don't do it. A lot of the things out there on the market, it's very expensive. They want you to buy it. Does it work? I don't know. But I'm not going to be spending $70 and $80 for a little pack of anything. I'm not going to do it. Try to get your food from real fruits and vegetable. Just spend time and make it. Okay? We're busy doing other things. Get an hour or two for yourself. I'm going to make my juice today. Last night I said, God, take the wheel. I got to make juice. I always have to pray before I make juice. It takes a minute, but it's worth it. Okay? And you can do it. Stop buying those juices out there for $10 and $20. You could make your juice. Get the bottles. I get them on Amazon. And I make my juice. I bottle it up and I'm good to go. Okay? I want everybody's refrigerator to be sexy this weekend with fruits, veggies, yogurt. Your tuna is made in a nice little container. Guys, you can get containers from the dollar store. Okay? You don't have to get them from expensive places. All right? Do what you need to do. Set it up. Clean out your fridge today and make it look sexy. All right, water, fresh juices. Get your little avocado. You can just cut that up, squish it out, have crackers, put a little salt and pepper. Come on, guys, you can do it. Stir fry today. I'm gonna make a nice omelet when I go back for my breakfast. I already cut up my peppers and tomato from last night, so they're ready. Always prep. Always have something prepped that you're not so stressed out to make the food. I know a lot of my baddies, they don't want to make anything because it takes so much time. But just get out of that mindset. It's for you and you need it, right? You want to stay healthy? Do it. Be the best you can be today, over the weekend, for next week. And remember, getting ready for your vacations and you're traveling, your workout clothes needs to be in your luggage. If you are traveling and your workout clothes is not in your luggage, you are not a baddie. I'm saying it, all right? I'm getting ready to travel. And I'm gonna get out my suitcase this weekend and pack it up, and my workout clothes is going in. I'm only going for a few days, going for a funeral, and I need my workout clothes. I'm sorry, I gotta get up and do me. I have to, okay? It's gonna change. It's not gonna be like what I do at home, but I'm gonna do something. My body has to move. Practice on moving your body, and you're gonna just love it the way how you feel, okay? Have your best day today. Don't worry about anything, right? Clean up your space, clean up your mind, clean up your life. See what you can do to improve yourself. If it's even one change today, make it. It makes a big difference, okay? Pray over everything, pray over yourself, all right? If you're feeling depressed and down, put on your sneakers, go for a walk, you're gonna feel better. Anxiety, depression, keep that away from you. By doing your walking, meditate, yoga, everything. You can do it in your living room. Okay, I do yoga all the time in my living room on videos. No excuses. All right, have your best weekend, and we're gonna talk again soon.